Live from beautiful Coors Field here in Denver, Colorado. The show brings you a matchup of division rivals. It's the Los Angeles Dodgers going up against the Colorado Rockies. Along with Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. Today, all eyes are on the mound as we've got a pitcher who's been absolutely on fire lately. In fact, in his recent outings, he's been nearly untouchable, Singy.
Oh, you're not kidding, Boog. Opponents have looked lost against this guy, and the way he's pitching, it doesn't look like he's slowing down anytime soon.
First pitch coming your way next. And pitching here today, Michael Lorenzen. What should we keep an eye on here?
Yeah, got the W last time out. 6 innings, a quality start. Hey, if a guy will give you that, you'll take it every single time.
Coming up on the first pitch, Will Smith steps to the plate for the Dodgers.
Number 16, Will Smith.
That one found hard the other way.
First pitch, 110.
Out to short, Tovar. Throws to first in time. 1 out in the top of the first. Time to check out the Dodgers lineup. And one to watch, of course, their 3-hole hitter, Freddie Freeman.
Yeah, definitely someone I always enjoy, when I get a chance to watch him, whether he's hitting a game or even taking swings during batting practice. Man, this guy is always so focused on what he's doing on that task at hand. He's got so much attention to detail that when he steps in the box, his success rate is really high.
Ohtani mashed a couple of homers in his last game. That clips the corner. Didn't seem like that one found the zone. Here's a challenge. And after review, it was a ball. Good eye. So they've still got both their challenges. Check swing, no appeal. Ball 2. Next offering is foul back. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Went back to the fastball, and it was effective. 2 down, bases empty. Freddie Freeman steps to the plate for the Dodgers. 3 hits last night, so he was a big factor in getting that win. Freeman, a former Gold Glove winner, more than 2,000 hits in his career. Can't forget to mention he's a former MVP. 1-0 to Freddie Freeman. Foul ball there. Two down, nobody on. That's in there. Gonna count 1 and 2. Fights it off. He'll see another. In the air, right field. Moniak gets under it. And that'll do it. The Rockies coming up. We've got no score. You're watching Dodgers baseball on the show, LA. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And today's starting pitcher, number 70. What do you have on him, Siggy?
Racked up a high pitch count last time, was only able to throw a couple of innings. He'll look to get deeper in this start today.
Here's Tyler Freeman to hit.
Second baseman, number 2, Tyler Freeman.
That one inside. Look out. Gets under it and pops it up. And that's foul. Here's a 1-1. And he bunts, but that's a foul ball. That one missed. Got him. And one gone.
Batting second, the catcher, Hunter.
Time to check out the Rockies lineup. A very athletic offensive group with speed spread throughout this offense.
Yeah, and it's so important that they have patient and quality at bats, because the key is to get on base. If they do that, then they can create a whole lot of havoc on the base paths, get runners around the score, and then that's going to get you some good pitches to hit as well. So a very athletic team. We should be in for a treat in this one.
It's not the standard approach that we see in today's game, but it does work for them offensively.
Throughout history, the fastball down has been the most successful pitch. Guys can handle a little bit better these days, but they, of course, still prefer something belt high.
And now it's 3-2. Strike three, and that's 2 in a row.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
Now here is Ezekiel Tovar. And a foul ball. The 0-2. Got it. Strikes out the side to begin the game. What a start. Scoreless after 1. New inning getting started. Now it's the Dodger cleanup hitter, Max Muncy.
Max Muncy.
Let's go Rockies! Let's go, Michael. Nope, outside. Oh.
Larry Bullard, our umpire behind the plate.
But Bullard's got a pretty standard strike zone. Sometimes they'll have you guessing a little bit, but overall, well-respected umpire in the league.
Good hitters count the 2-0. Swing and a miss as he was out front. Singy, what kind of strike zone is most frustrating for hitters?
I'd say off the plate, away, and down. And why? Those are the toughest locations to hit the baseball.
As the game has moved along, we see more and more information supplied by teams about the umpires. I've been in clubhouses where they have pictures of all 4 umpires, nicknames, hometowns, and as well hobbies listed, just so you can kind of small talk the umpire a little bit.
That's great.
Betts with a homer in his last game.
No.
That's a bullet, but it goes foul.
Oh.
Betts hanging in there. He's a tough at bat. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. Goodman takes it in for the out. And there's two down.
The right fielder, Kyle Tucker.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's Kyle Tucker.
Let's go, Rockies!
Right down to shoot. That's strike one. Nowadays, with advanced metrics and increased use of moving the infielders around, defense isn't necessarily about making errors. Are you able to get to the ball? Are you able to position fielders where hitters hit the ball, but within the new shift rules?
And an area that goes unnoticed is the coach that's responsible for positioning, and then
well, looked at the fastball for strike 3 there to end the inning. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Back here in Denver, here's the Rockies cleanup hitter, Mickey Moniak. Back when you played, it wasn't the empirical data we have now. It was a guy with a ruler and a diamond taking a colored pencil and drawing a line where he thought someone had hit the ball, right?
That, or just going off of gut or feel. What does it look like his swing is today? What's the pitcher throwing? They are sticking to the metrics and what seems to be most consistent for that hitter, regardless of who the pitcher is on the mound.
Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Here's a 1-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. The 1-2. A swing and a miss as he chases way out of the zone. Throw on to Freeman. That's 1 out in the bottom of the second.
Oh, that slider was way out of the zone, and for me it just comes down to not seeing the pitch out of the hand, not tracking it into the zone, and then also being a little bit anxious, not confident in your 2-strike approach. And so when a guy's in that position, you get him to commit early, and a lot of times you get the swing and miss, as you did right there.
That one a little bit high. Ball 1. And that's down and away.
He's just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike. But so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone, and the last 2 pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
Next offering in there for a strike. That's strike 2. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Liner caught at second.
Batting 6, third baseman, number 3, Willie Castro.
This is Willie Castro. 3 for 7 in the series so far. That one fouled off. Two down, nobody on. And it's fouled away. 0-0 here in the bottom of the second. In the dirt, 1-2 to count. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill. We'll move to the third with no score. Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been playing well.
Andy Pahe.
That misses the zone. Ball one. Swing and a foul out of play. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right center field. Got it. Covered plenty of distance there. One away.
Batting in, the left fielder, Teoscar Hernandez.
Here's Teoscar Hernandez. High fly ball, right field. This could go the distance. Home run. Teoscar Hernandez the opposite way. Third home run of the season. The Dodgers strike first. It's 1-0.
They wasted no time in that at bat, swinging at the first pitch, and he punished it. A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
That misses. Ball one. That clips the corner. This one in the air right field, and that will fall. So a man aboard now with one away.
Up next for the Dodgers, the catcher, Will Smith.
Back to the top of the Dodgers order. Will Smith getting ready to hit. Grounded out his first time. And that one fouled off. Up the middle, dives, but it kicks off his glove. Safe at first as they can't make the play. That makes it a 15-game hitting streak, and there's some buzz about it now, Singy.
It's nothing crazy, but it does say a lot about how well he's seeing pitches and really making solid contact, barreling up the baseball at times, and everything it seems he's hitting hard. As hot as he is, I could see this streak going for a little while longer. Well, he's just given up 3 straight hits, and now behind in this count to this hitter. Might be a good time for somebody to call timeout. Maybe the pitching coach go out there and talk to him just a little bit.
2 on, 1 out. Hit hard, but foul off to the left.
Could use a ground ball here. Something in the infield. Runner at first base. Get 2, get out of this. Right through there for a strike. Really going after him here. All fastballs to get ahead in the count.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Battling here as he fouls it away. Fights that one away, still 1-2. into center. Base hit into the outfield. Runner around third. He'll score. It's an RBI single, and they lead by 2. A perfect example right there. That plate discipline, it pays off.
The deeper he gets into a count, the more comfortable he becomes, and he usually wins the battle.
Runners at the corners here. 1 away. Freddie Freeman up to the dish.
That's the ball.
The 1-0. Runner takes off. Fought off foul.
Comes through with the RBI. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
A bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1. Traffic on the bases with 3 already across here in game 3 of this 4-game series. And there's a foul ball. Strike him out looking. 2 aboard, 2 outs. And up next for Los Angeles, Mookie Betts. He's 0 for 1.
When you're struggling out there on the mound, hitters know that there'll be plenty of opportunities within the at-bat to try to get something to hit hard.
Two on, 2 outs. Turned on, but that's foul down the third baseline. Oh, and 2 now. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. The 0-2. Ground ball left side, and it goes just foul. The shortstop takes the ball.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where pitchers would rather just give up a first pitch single than have to waste 6 or...
Got him swinging. It's a strikeout. They limit the damage here. 3 runs for them here, and they move ahead. We head down to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Dodgers 3 and the Rockies nothing. This is NL West action on MLB The Show. Back here at Coors Field, here's Colorado's DH, Blaine Krim.
Ball inside.
And that one hammered. That's back there. Bounce over the fence for an automatic double.
That ball exploded off his bat and off the warning track as well as it bounced over the fence. It sounded really good, too. He just put together a really nice swing and just missed a home run.
That one in there across the letters. Man at second, and he lays down a bunt. Can't pick it up with the bare hand. And no shot to get him at first. There's 2 aboard.
This is a big part of his skill set, and he puts himself into situations where he can rely on his speed to impact the ball game. And this is just another example of it, and we'll see what else he can do now that he's on first.
Edouard Julien, the next to hit. 0 for 6 in the series so far. So RBI spot, but Chris, this is a guy that is not really swinging the bat all that well here.
In this situation, you have a real good opportunity to get swings and misses and record a strikeout. I think you attack him in this spot. Well, this guy is just filling up the strike zone right now. Don't want to get yourself in an 0-2 hole. You better be ready to pull the trigger on the first pitch.
Swing and a miss, and it's 0-2.
Great spot to be in right here for the pitcher. He can either strike this guy out or get a ground ball double play.
That misses, and that's ball 1. Lefty out of the stretch, runners at first and third. That one missed. Pitch misses. Full count now. This one driven. Deep center field. On its way. Home run. His second of the year, and it ties it up. It's 3-3. He absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Boog. We knew it wasn't coming back. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit. Spent on some other pitches in this at bat. Was very patient, and it paid off.
Right through there for a strike.
Can be tough to bounce back after a big home run, but nobody on, nobody out. You just have to treat it as a fresh inning.
Nobody out with 3 runs in already this frame. Here in the last half of the third. That one finds the zone. No balls, 2 strikes.
With the big bats coming up and a home run already surrendered, he's really going to have to execute against these next couple of batters.
Makes the grab, 1 away.
Up next for the Rockies, the catcher, Hunter Goodman.
So up next, Hunter Goodman. Swing and a miss. That's strike 1. Breaking ball through there for a strike. Just off the outside edge. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. One and 2 now. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Swing and a ground ball to the middle. That's a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Look, I don't think that pitch would have been called a strike, but he did such a nice job of pulling his hands tight to the body and just getting enough of the barrel on it to be hard enough back up the middle for enough.
Slashed foul down the right side. That'll hook off into the seats. Man at first, 1 away. And that one hit 97 on the gun. Breaking ball, and that got him.
Take your base.
Up next for the Rockies.
Mickey Moniak digging in for the Rockies. He's 0 for 1.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Out towards right center field. Pajes has a beat on it. Makes the grab.
Up next for the Rockies, the center fielder, number 9, Trenton Doyle.
Fastball for a strike.
Well, in an 0-0 count, not every strike is a good strike for a hitter. I like the plate discipline there.
That's a strike, and he inches closer to getting out of the jam.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow climb back into this at bat through the count.
That missed by a lot. Yeah, the count 1-2. Fights it off. You'll see another. A 1-2. Just missed.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Three-two now.
That's a really good take.
Eighth pitch of the at-bat coming up. Line drive, base hit. Runner around third on his way to the plate. He will score. The Rockies take the lead. It's an RBI single. It's 4-3.
Mission accomplished there as he picks up the RBI to give him the lead. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
It appears Dave Roberts is going to dig into his bullpen as he comes out of the dugout to make the change. Number 70 out of the game, and he's not going to be happy with himself. New pitcher on the mound in a moment.
Now pitching for
New pitcher for the Dodgers, Roki Sasaki.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Here's the third baseman, Willie Castro. Struck out swinging his first time.
Oh.
And that's through there for a strike. And it's 0-2.
And a bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
And that one is lifted in the air. That is the inning. 9 men come to the plate, 4 score. On to inning number 4. It's the Rockies 4 and the Dodgers 3. This is Dodgers baseball on the show, LA. On to extra innings. Kyle Tucker up now, leading the league in doubles and doing it with style, Singy.
Yeah, that swing is built for line drives, finds open space early and often.
This one chopped on the ground, but foul. He's a precision hitter, reading pitches and punishing mistakes.
Yeah, and when he squares one up, it's trouble for the outfielders. They're chasing all day long.
Fans There's another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
Finished him off by blowing it by him up high, but they did a really nice job of setting that pitch up. The plan of attack early on was to keep everything down around the knees, so that was a good call to change his eye level and run it by him for the K.
Late on that fastball. The Rockies up by a run, top half of inning number 4.
Oh!
And a foul ball.
Clearly trying to stay back a little bit longer for that changeup as he fouls that fastball back.
Make it 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
Hernandez
No, that's
in the
a ball.
box now as he looks at ball 1. Second plate appearance of the day for him. Foul ball.
Here we go, Michael. Let's go.
2 down, nobody on. Line drive, knocks it down.
He's in there!
You just want to find a way to keep the line moving for the next guy. So an infield single right there does the job. Nicely done, just putting it in play and getting down to first to keep this inning alive. You never know what might come next as a result.
Out to short, Tovar flips it, and they get the out. So the Dodgers leave 1. Score holds at 4-3. Back here in Denver, bottom 4, Blaine Crim digging in for the Rockies. Ripped, but it curls foul. Sasaki, in his second season, he features a 4-seam fastball, a splitter, and he works in a slider.
Nope, that's off the plate.
Drilled out towards left center field. That one carrying. Bang! His first homer of the year, and they tack one on the board. It's 5-3.
There he got a splitter that he was able to handle, allowed that pitch to travel a little bit deeper, and when it was time to commit, his hands exploded through the zone. Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Shortened the bunt and missed it, and the count even 1-1. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. That one finds the zone, and the count 1-2. Popped up to the left into foul ground. And there's one down.
Up next for the Rockies, the first baseman, number 6.
So digging in, Edouard Julien. He's already homered here in this one. Next offering misses, and now it's even 1-1. Foul ball there. Look out!
Time!
And it hit him.
That hit him. Take your base.
The batter, number 8, second baseman, Ryan Ritter.
Fouled off left side. Julien leads off first with one away. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
Knowing that the pitcher wants a ground ball double play opportunity here, you've got to lay off pitches down in the zone. Right there, swinging at that pitch, that's a no-no.
Just missed.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
No, that's not the best 2-strike fastball I've seen, but certainly got away with the location there. You know, sometimes as a hitter, when you're down in the count, you're so focused on a pitcher painting the black, and you just get a little bit locked up on something down the heart of the plate, not expecting it, and it just kind of freezes you.
That one fouled off.
Ball 1.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs.
A couple of hits in a row for him here. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
Now it's going to be Ezekiel Tovar. And a foul ball. This one in the air, center field. Pajes should have this one, and that's the inning. The Rockies get one by way of the long ball. It's now a 5-3 ball game. You're watching Dodgers baseball on the show, LA. We go to the top of the 5th, and at the plate for the Dodgers, Will Smith. Ground ball right side and foul ball. Here comes the 0-1. That one hammered but pulled foul. Oh, 2 now. Struck him out swinging. Picks up strikeout number 7.
Well, he's showing some pretty dominating stuff out there in this one, not just in terms of swing and miss, but also in terms of command. All those strikeouts, they just kind of speak for themselves, but when you don't walk anyone, you're demonstrating that you have the confidence in your abilities to truly go right after opposing batters.
On the ground, and that's just foul.
Oh, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
The 0-1. That one's upstairs, ball one. On the ground, right side, slides for the stop, and that's a great play for the out.
We saw a few skills on display there for the out. Technique was great, reaction time was there, and the slide was smooth. Watching that play come together was really fun.
So now it's Freddie Freeman. Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike. Looked like a strike to me, and here comes the challenge. It just shaved the zone. They'll keep both their challenges. 2 down, nobody on, and we're at the top of the 5th.
Nope,
You want to be patient here. Try to work a walk if you can. You've got a big power bat behind you in the on-deck circle, and with 2 outs, 1 swing could put you right back in this ball game.
Whoa.
That one pushed foul, out of play off to the left. Two down, nobody on. Two on the way. That's inside. Swing and a ball lifted in the air, shallow left field, and that'll do it. Dodgers down in order. They're still down 5-3. Back here at Coors Field, we head to the bottom of the 5th. Mickey Moniak digging in for the Rockies.
Well, these Rockies putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in. So I'd say mission accomplished.
Here's a 2-0. Just missed.
That's a ball.
Here we go, Mickey.
Strike. Woo.
Let's go, Mickey.
The 3-1. High fly ball, right field. Tucker on the move. And there's one away.
Up next for the Rockies, the center fielder, number 9, Brenton Doyle.
Go Rockies.
Just
Ball,
missed.
Nope, that's high.
That
Oh.
one missed. Now 3-0. That just missed. He walked him on 4 pitches. Next to hit for the Rockies, Willie Castro.
Third baseman, number 3, Willie Castro.
Misses again, 5 in a row. 6 straight outside the strike zone. Now a quick throw to first. Doyle back in on a dive. Two and 0 to count. Here it comes.
Ball.
That one missed. and there's the automatic. Doyle, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. 2 away now.
Up next for the Rockies, the designated hitter, Blaine Chris.
And that's in there at the knees for a strike.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
Stays alive. Got him swinging for the strikeout. The high heat too much on that one. The Rockies strand 1 and it remains 5-3. Welcome back. It's been a great game, so let's take another look at the most important moment so far. So out of the pen comes the right-hander, Keegan Thompson.
And this is an important part of this game. Tight score and still a lot of outs to get. So they're looking for a big outing out of him right here to get some critical outs.
Here comes Max Muncy.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time. You know, these Dodgers really impressing me with the quality of their bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. They really made that opposing starter work in this one. Ran his pitch count up, and now they've got an opportunity to continue making things difficult on the bullpen.
Clips the corner. That is strike 2.
And no, they haven't broken through in a big way in the runs column, but with the way they're grinding out at bats, it definitely feels like there's potential for more coming.
Ripped to right. And a quick out, number 1.
Up next is the shortstop, Mookie Betts.
Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did. Strike 1.
So important to get ahead of these hitters. You don't want to issue a free pass and allow that tying run to come to the plate. You always want to keep that other team in a position where if they're going to beat you, they're going to have to do it with multiple hits.
Upstairs. Ball 1.
That's out the corner.
The Dodgers down by a pair, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Foul ball there. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
I'm not sure that was the exact location the pitcher wanted, but it worked. He got the swing and miss, and I'm sure a bit of sigh of relief after seeing that one go through the zone.
Tucker, a.k.a. King Tuck, to the plate now. Who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. In the air, right side. Moniak settles under it, and that's the third out. Dodgers go down quietly. Still a 2-run deficit. It's 5-3.
Now pitching for
Back now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Jack Dreyer. The offense will need to be ready for the breaking stuff. He's got a great curveball.
Leading off for the Rockies, the left fielder, number 31, Jake McCarthy.
Yes.
Slider for a strike.
Well, he's gotten ahead with 2 pitches down in the zone. He has plenty of options right here. He can go up, he can go away, he can add velocity, he can subtract.
Oh.
Pitch misses. Now 1-2. Next offering is outside. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. This to third. Whips it across. Leadoff man retired in the 6th.
Up next for the Rockies, the first baseman, number 6, Edward Julian.
Julian, the next to hit, takes ball 1. Activity in the bullpen. Tanner Scott, the left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. Stewart getting cranked up as well. High fly ball down the left field line. Way back there.
And a foul ball.
Struck him out looking. Julian thought that one missed, and here comes a challenge. Barely a hair out of his zone, but it was a ball. Still 2 challenges left for them. Swings and misses, and 2 away now.
Very strong coming out of the pen so far as he punches out the first 2 batters he's faced in this one, getting straight to work. Man, it's talked about a lot, but relievers are just so electric these days. These aren't fun at bats if you're a hitter. I'm so glad I'm retired.
This one in the air, right field, and it falls. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Didn't exactly square that one up, but sometimes you don't have to. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Here's the power hitting catcher, Hunter Goodman. In the air, out towards right center. Pajes under it. And that is that. It's the Rockies 5 and the Dodgers 3. Back here in Denver, top of inning number 7, Andy Pajes steps to the plate for the Dodgers.
Well,
A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
Man, he was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity to it on the next pitch. Can't catch up.
Oh!
Too
That's the
high,
ball.
and now it's 3-1. Swings through that one for strike two. Got it. And that's the first out. A big first out here in the seventh via the punch out.
Yeah, it just does so much to change the outlook of an important inning like this. When you got the leadoff hitter, so critical in setting the table when you got a tight game like this. So a strikeout really puts them on their heels.
And
Ball
that's
one.
off the inside edge. And that's ball one. Line drive, base hit, right field. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Up next is Dodgers, the second baseman, Miguel.
One down. Here's the second baseman, Miguel Rojas. 1 for 2.
Hey!
Now, these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ballgame.
The tying run at the plate. Strike two. And ball one.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Way outside. Yeah, that's ball two. Waves at the bender for the strikeout.
That's a pretty nasty pitch right there. I'd call it a power curveball in the 80s. It's got so much spin on it, and you really don't have a lot of time to sit back and watch what it's going to do before you have to commit. It was a good one for the swinging strikeout.
Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. Keegan Thompson done for the day. 2-run ball game as he heads for the dugout, and we'll be back with a new pitcher.
Now pitching for the
They go with
Rockies,
one of their more
number
experienced arms in this
83,
spot, Renan
Renan
Bernardino. This southpaw's been really good against left-handed hitters.
Come on, Rockies. Looking good, Rockies.
That's the ball.
Stirring in the Colorado bullpen, Jimmy Herget, the closer, is getting loose. Vodnik also throwing. The Rockies trying to protect a 2-run lead here in the top half of inning number 7.
That's the
Fastball,
ball.
and he gets out of the way.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Tying run at the plate. That
Oh,
one
three.
misses. 3-1. Fouled off left side.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
3-2 now. Slashes this one, and it could be trouble. Headed for the plate. He'll score easily, and now they trail by 1.
Big time at bat right there. Comes through, and they're back within a run. Chance now to even this game if they can put a ball in play. Maybe an error, maybe a hit.
Here's Shohei Ohtani. With a single base runner, because of all the power, they are dangerous to tie this thing up or take the lead. So the tying run at second, and fouled off. Got the bat going too soon at strike 2.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable.
Got him swinging for the K. They limit the damage here. Rocks with a run-scoring double. It's down to 1 at 5-4. This is NL West action on MLB The Show.
Now pitching for
We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Brock Stewart.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
leading off for the Rockies, the shortstop, Ezekiel Tovar.
He'll challenge, thought that was a ball. And that one did miss, and the strike is overturned. So they've still got both their challenges. The 1-0. Stewart goes 6 feet 3 inches, 220 pounds, a former first-round pick back in 2019. Oh, that plunked him. And that's now twice he's been hitting this one.
The right fielder.
Man at first. So next will be the 4-hole hitter for the Rockies, Mickey Moniak. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a strikeout.
Wow, that's 89 on the gun, and it's a changeup. It's like good hitting if you're looking for it, but because of the speed differential between the fastball and that pitch, really hard for a hitter to get on time with it.
That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going. Cuts and misses, it's a strikeout.
Up next for the Rockies, the center fielder, number 9, Brenton Doyle.
There's the strike. Tovar at first, 1 gone. And that's in there for a strike, and quickly 0-2. Outside. Out to short, base hit. They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only 1 away.
Good 2-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock, and you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
Next for Colorado, Willie Castro. 0 for 3 in this one. And he grounds one to the right side. And it's just foul. That was close.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
2 on, 1 out. That one misses, and the count is 1-1. Late swing, foul to the left. 1-2 here. That one missed. Double play ball to second. There's one. Throw to first, but he beat it.
Well, that's great hustle out of the box to get down the line, knowing that a double play will end the inning. Good job at the finish, reaching out for the bag. Now they got runners on the corners and still an opportunity to pick up some runs.
There's the strike. Two on, 2 outs.
Nope, that's off the plate.
Ball to strike. The pitch. That's a strike, and he inches closer to getting out of the jam. Battling here as he fouls it away. And the sweeper misses. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Aimed to score from third. It's an RBI single, and they lead by 2. Well, he delivers in a huge spot right there.
Well, he's so dialed in. I don't think he even realizes how much pressure exists out there. Very easy swing, nice and relaxed. This is the type of approach you want to see guys take in this situation.
It appears Dave Roberts is going to dig into his bullpen as he comes out of the dugout to make the change. Brock Stewart won't go any further, and the line not closed on him yet as he's responsible for the runners on base. Back with a new pitcher after this. So the Dodgers have a new arm on the mound, Tanner Scott. He's been so good against lefties. Jake McCarthy digging in for the Rockies. 1 for 3. That's a little high. Ball 1. The Rockies trying to break this one open here at the bottom of the 7th.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
Good hitters count the 2-0. And another ball. Edouard Julien would be next if they can extend the inning.
And he's homered already, so I'm sure he'd love a chance to do some more damage here.
That's through there for a strike. Just a slow ground ball this time. Has to barehand it, but no play, and the bases are loaded. Great effort on that one. Might have saved a run.
Hey, whatever works, right? Doesn't have to be impressive. Now the base is loaded. Big opportunity for them to break this game open.
And a swing and a miss there.
Kind of goes without saying, but straight on these 2 runners in scoring position right here, it feels like it's a must if they stand a chance to win this game.
Swings through that one out in front that time. Outside low, and that is ball 1. Got him swinging. It's a strikeout. Huge strikeout there.
A lot of adrenaline, we can see it right there, and sometimes you just got to let it out. That's an outstanding job of taking that, executing, and getting out of a tough inning.
Back here at Coors Field, we go to the 8th. Freddie Freeman steps to the plate for the Dodgers.
Oh!
And that skips into dirt.
Well, that pitch not even close. A 2-0 count now. He can't be over aggressive. He's got to make sure that pitch is right on a tee for him.
The 2-0 is in for a strike.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Next one misses. Ball 3. That one misses.
That's 4. Take your
So
bait.
a leadoff walk.
Up next for the Dodgers, the third baseman, number 13, Max Muncy.
The 0-1.
Hey!
The Rockies holding on to a 2-run lead, and we're at the top of the 8th. That's off the inside corner. Ball 1. That one in the dirt and gets away. No advance, though.
Well, obviously that was nowhere near the strike zone by the time it got to the plate. People at home watching are thinking, what's he swinging at? But I'll tell you, some of the break guys snap off these days is just devastating. It can be so tough to recognize where a pitch like that's going to end up.
Here's Betts. That one is absolutely belted. Way back there, it's got a chance. And that one is out of here. And we are starting over.
That swing completely changes the momentum of this game, Boo. When you have a team that hits home runs at such a high rate, they can get back in the ball game so quickly. That's why that leadoff walk was extremely costly.
On the corner for a strike. 0-1. Chop back up the middle. Fires to first in time.
Up next for the Dodgers, the center fielder, number 44.
Manager out of the
Andy
dugout now,
Thomas.
and he'll make a move to dip into the Rockies bullpen. Brennan Bernardino done for the afternoon, and it's a tie ball game as he heads for the dugout. Back with a new arm after a quick break.
Now pitching for the
Victor
Rockies,
Vodnik on the pitch out of the
38,
pen here.
Victor.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Tied at 6. Andy Pajes digs in now. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a flyout.
Oh.
comes up empty. That's strike two.
He finds himself in a tough situation early. Just got to try to simplify it. Take a knock the other way if you can.
Two down, nobody on. And that's downstairs. Going to count 1-2.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
The 1-2. Swing and a drive. This one is crushed. No doubt about it. And here in the late stages, they have the lead. He powers that one out of here. It's their second home run of the inning, and they've rallied from 3 back. It's 7-6.
That right there is a game changer, and it might end up being the most important swing of the game. That's as big as it gets right there. You take advantage of a mistake. That is an ultimate. Here it is. Watch it. I'm going to jog around the bases.
Warning track, wall, and you can touch them all, baseball man. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. His second home run of the game, and they tack one on the board. It's 8-6.
A little more breathing room is always a good thing in baseball, and now they have it. Back-to-back homers, always a special feeling at the ballpark, especially if it's your team that does it and those guys get to slap hands at home plate. This is the kind of thing that can really fire up a ball club.
So 2 down. Miguel Rojas will hit next. In the air, right field. Moniak on his way over. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And that is that. 4 runs in the inning, and they've jumped in front. Last half of the 8th coming up. It's the Dodgers 8 and the Rockies 6. And welcome back to the ballpark. Well, it's been a fun game for fans who love homers. These teams are teeing off, as we can see from the spray chart.
Yeah, it seems like days like this get pitchers questioning their life choices, Boog. Any fan who goes for a bathroom break is at risk of missing another dinger.
There's the strike at the knees. Activity in the bullpen for the Dodgers. Edwin Diaz, the closer, is getting ready and perhaps looking at a long save opportunity here. Vesia getting loose as well.
That's the ball.
Late with the swing there.
When you throw a fastball by a guy like that, I imagine it's got to feel incredible. Look for him to throw it again at some point.
That misses, and the count now even up. On the ground to third. Over to first, and that's one away as the leadoff man is out in the 8th.
For the Rockies, the catcher, Hunter.
Hunter Goodman digging in for the Rockies.
Oh. Nope. Ball 2.
Lefty continues to work, but the closer getting loose in the bullpen. And there's a foul ball. Looked like
No,
it was a
that's
little
a
bit
ball.
up. That one finds the zone. And now 3-2.
And boy, that was the pitch. 3-1. You want to be really aggressive on the fastball.
And that'll bring the
That's
tying
nice.
run to the
Take it
plate.
back.
Up next for the Rockies, the shortstop, S2G21. Ball.
Tovar wants to challenge this, thought it was a ball. And that one just barely missed. The call is overturned. They'll keep both their challenges. The lefty, the 1-0. To the right side, Rojas. To Betts at second for one. On to Freeman, double play, inning over.
Pitcher made the pitch, and his players made the play behind him. Nice job. 4-6-3 inning-ending double play.
Now pitching for the
A new
Rockies,
arm into the game,
number
the righty,
58.
number 58.
They know that he can get a right-hander out, but he's in position to face a couple of lefties this inning.
And up to the
Leading off
plate
for Los
is
Angeles,
Will
the
Smith.
catcher, Will Smith.
That's a strike. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Chase Dolander up and loosening in the pen. Mejia also getting ready. The 0-1. There's a strike. And he'll challenge that called strike. So the call will stand. That knocks them down to one challenge left. And the 0-2.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
And an ABS challenge coming from behind the dish. Pretty close, but it was a ball. One challenge remaining for them now. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Swings and misses. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth. There's a strike.
Some hitters are just more confident they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
The 0-1.
Way to lay off that fastball up right there. You're looking for something you see well that you can handle, but you also have to keep the discipline so that you're not popping up pitches that are just a little too high.
And that is cut on and missed. 1-2.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
That one drifts inside.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Good job to fight that one off. And they'll do it again. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Out towards right center field. And there's 2 away.
Up next for the Dodgers, the first baseman, number 5. Freddie.
Here is Freddie Freeman.
Nope, ball 1.
Left field. And that's a foul ball. 2 down, nobody on. Check swing. He went 2-2. Runs it up to 96 to record the punch out. Nothing doing for the Dodgers here. They lead at 8-6.
Now pitching for
Back
the
now, and on the mound, the closer, Edwin Diaz.
Well, he's the guy they hope to turn to out of the pen to lock down wins. So this game has gone to plan, more or less. Let's see if he can wrap it up here.
Leading off for the Rockies, the right fielder, Mickey Moniak.
Fouls one off out of play, back to our left. And the 0-1. High fly ball lifted in the air, right field. Tucker settles under this one. 1 down.
Up next for the Rockies, the center fielder,
So up next,
number 9,
Brenton Doyle.
Brenton.
I think when you contemplate him as a player, the first thing you think about is defense, and you think about that great arm.
I also think about the speed. If he can get on, that's going to give one more thing for that pitcher to think about.
Diaz, multi-time All-Star. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, and he works in a 2-seamer. Not close with that one. Ball 1. And there's a ball.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle, and you get it right where you want it.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. Rockies down to their final out.
He just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches to even that count up at 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
Hammered down the right side, but foul. 2-run game with 2 away here in the bottom of the 9th. They're down to their final strike.
Well, so many hard-throwing relievers in the game these days, you would think that hitters have made the adjustment, but I don't know if you ever get used to it. Just pump it.
In the air to left center. Pajes under it. And that is the ball game.
These hitters had the long ball working for them today. 4 home runs had a lot to do with them coming out on top.
Final score of 8-6 in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us.